Okay, so your ex-girlfriend is watching your stories, but she's not replying to your messages. So she might be watching your stories, and I've been there. It's like she's watching the stories, and so you think, okay, let me send a message to test engagement and interest. No response. Read and no response. Why is this happening? Well, very often when a ex is watching your stories after some time has passed since the breakup, she's testing the waters. So she's not necessarily at the stage where she's ready to reach out, but she is at the stage where she wants to test the waters, and she's intrigued to know what you're up to, but she's not necessarily engaged or interested enough to want to reach out. Remember, if a woman wants to make it known that she's interested, you'll know about it. You know, if a woman is interested, you know, an ex, for example, if an ex wants to reach out to you and she wants to directly talk to you, she will. I know that because I know the difference between an ex-partner who reaches out and an ex-partner who kind of lurks in, or I don't say lurking, but is in the background watching stories and seeing what you're getting up to. So she might not be interested enough. Maybe she needs to become a little bit more interested. Another reason why your ex-girlfriend might watch your stories but not actually reply to you is because women, a lot of women, not all women, but you know, I've seen it before in some women, they will check on their exes from time to time just to see what they're getting up to, even if it ended badly. Because if an ex all of a sudden increases his value, then he may become a more attractive prospect to her. So you might not be the only one. You know, don't always take it so personally. I'm not saying that you're not important as a person, but don't always take it so personal. Like, wow, she's watching my stories. Because it could be literally she's watched your story, then she goes and watches another ex's story. Not to hurt your feelings, not to upset you, but that could be the case. So she's just surveillancing, or not, again, not necessarily surveillancing the right word, but she's watching her exes, seeing what they're getting up to and how they're progressing in life. And you're one of them. Another reason could be, you know, almost, and this is where some, you know, maybe it's a woman who's a bit less mature. She's trying to bait you out. You know, she wants to see if you take the bait. So she's watching your story. She's watching your stories in the hope that you think that she's interested. You then take that bait, you reach out and you give her that attention that she wanted. You know, because she might just want that attention. Some people are like that, and you know, some people are just like that. And so, yeah, she wants to see if you know, you'll still give her that attention. Some, you know, not all, but some women want you to give them non-physical. They want that non-physical attention from you, but they're not gonna give you physical attention. So those are some reasons, okay? You know, we talked about how she might be, if it's an ex, you know, she might be becoming re-attracted to you, and she's at the stage where she's interested in what you're doing. You know, it's gone from I don't want to know anything about it to what, you know, she's intrigued to see what you're getting up to, but she's not quite ready to speak to you again. There's also obviously the case where she just wants attention, which I spoke about. And there's also the case where she is looking at all of her exes. Let me know if you think of any other reasons as well. I'm sure there's other reasons I haven't spoken about in this video, but that's all I've got for today. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, hit the notification bell to get a notification when I make a new video. If you appreciate my work and want to leave a donation, there's a link for that in the description. With that, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you on the next one.